Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to part 10 of Let's Play Europa Universalis IV Dharma. As Vijayanagar in the last part, I don't remember what we did. I'm pretty sure it was the conquest, finishing of the war with Arisia, and building. Oh yeah, that's right, we ordered the first set of cannons as well, which that's a big deal for us. I mean, the first set of cannons, ladies and gentlemen, very important. And soon enough, we'll have two armies with 25k with cannons. You know, because all armies need cannons. Let's be fucking honest. Now, I think that, yeah, the Tamil guilds are we're very close to that. The only problem is, of course, they're, oh, wait, we might near oh, yeah, a couple months. I think in this part we'll get this, ladies and gentlemen. Some are a bit too high. Some are at 55%, that's unfortunate. Oh, I clicked on my ally, that's why. 55, I mean, we could, you know, decrease it for 30 years. Then the problem is we don't have anything to, like, cancel that out, so it would be a, we'd definitely have rebels down there for a while. How are the aggressive expansion going? I mean, pretty much as you'd expect at this point. Kote is... Technically, I could get them... You know, I could actually annex them, so let's do it. You know what? For the extra 2 relations, we're just going to do 50. We're not going to get the extra 2 relations, what I mean. Because that would be a waste of money in its own right. And, I mean, we may have a decent income, but I don't want to waste money. Now, we're going to influence this asshole, because that's what we need for the last of the relations. And now, Kote is going to go bye-bye. And we're going to have pretty much every part of the south but Maldives. And the Maldives will be taken, it's just a matter of time. A matter of time. So, we've not even... I must admit, we've played less than... we've probably played just about... Yeah, we've just played over 50 years. That's... I normally play that in about 5 parts. So, we're doubling the length of this Let's Play. And in about 9 years, we'll have Kote annexed, which is great. Luckily, we have a northern ally, so... Do they have any claims? Of course. No, they don't. They have claims in Junipur, but we currently allied Junipur to give us another alliance again. I don't think you, like... Yeah, those two, unfortunately, don't have a rivalry or anything, but Malawar does. No, Malawar doesn't. But Malawar's just fucking willing to help. Oh, whoa. You lost your alliance with Sind. Oh, ladies and gentlemen. I've never seen a better time to attack Gujarat. Let's do some scouting of their oh fuck, it's manpower. Okay, let me check again. Yeah, see, I thought I'd miss them. They've got just more manpower than me. I do have more armies though. We could split the land with Malwar and, you know, be awesome. We do get a decent amount of manpower per month. We can go out of our limb to build more stuff. I think it would be a, I mean, but Multan and their ally, oh, they got Baluchistan. Oh, that's fine. Yeah, Gujarat, you are still like... I mean, if we can get Junipur in it, it'd be even better. But I think while we've got some people willing to help, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to... I'm not going to slacken recruitment standards just yet. We'll probably have to do it throughout the war, though, just to, you know, get us some manpower. How many times could we do it in the war? Once. Once is more than none, so... Once our manpower is maxed, we'll kick these guys in the teeth very, very hard. I'm going to put it into the treasury right now, ladies and gentlemen, because we need the money. I'm going to stop improving relations there, and I'm actually going to build a spy network here. The quicker we annex these guys, the better. Okay, no real buildings that make more money, so we're just going to get more manpower for now. We know Gujarat, if we block here, we've blocked Gujarat, so that's fine. Sind, as in these guys. Well, We must protect our trade. We just simply must. I see this has already gone down by 2%. That's going to be fine. So let's have a look at the Molten Army. Molten Army. Molten has 9,000, and your other ally, which is Jungara, I think I'm going to guess about the same 9k. 10,000. I mean, compared to myself, my vassals, Mulwa and Hara, they're still pretty weak. So, for Poon, or for Punny, we're going to go. I'm actually going to have you go straight there. I think they just totaled my entire army, the navy, yeah, military there. Right, so 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, we can't get there, so 1, 2, 3, 4 still. Get there. There we go. Get myself in a position to get as many sieges as possible. We're going to detach siege and stay out, keep ourselves out of there. We don't want to lose too many men. Like up here, we're going to be sacrificing men. Elsewhere, we're not. Because right now, you know what? I trust my allies to do the rest of the sieging up there. And I also trust them to give me the land, so... If not, we're going to be taken up here anyway. Like, if I was to take anything in this war, it would be that to begin with. And then pretty much anything else that I could grab, you know, just because. Now, probably this. It's an expensive one that would really upset people, but if I... like, this could be where we have the few years of peace, you know. We put ourselves in a position where we... if we put ourselves in a position where we have to force peace, yes, it gives the enemies a chance to grow, but at the same time, it means we've grown. Like, it means that we've got to a point where we've outgrown a lot of people, which it means that we're, you know, super strong. So it's essentially a in what way do we want to win? Why are not all the cannons there? I feel like all of the cannons should have been there. See, look at that, an extra. Wow, that's we do not have that. We do not have a lot of cannons. It's okay. Be right. In the north, it looks like we're having a few problems fighting, but you've decided to stop trying to take that fort. Well, I'm going to have to say that that fort needs to be taken. Because for every fort we take, they get poorer and poorer. And eventually, they'll have no money. And when they have no money, we'll win. Because they'll just, like, subtly keep, like, slowly cripple themselves until they're fucking useless. And when they're fucking useless and they have no money, they'll probably start to get rid of an army. Or they'll become more desperate and they'll hire more to try and stop being poor by, you know, by force. That is, like, it's just not a dumb strategy, but it's not the smartest either. So also, it's definitely a strategy the AI likes, though, so I know for a fact that they'll use it. Now, let's quickly check. Does Gujarat have any, like... Yeah, they do. They have 2 provinces that I need, and I'm grabbing them both in this war. It's going to be, like I said, extremely painful, but it's painful in a way that is, like, necessary. You may siege my vassal in Gujarat, but you forget I don't give a fuck about my vassal, so they're merely there to make my life easier elsewhere. Get you back up here, and we'll detach the cannons, and then we'll detach a siege and cannons. That way, we've you know, this siege will get the max cannons while also staying relatively low on the manpower front. So we'll attach siege, attach cannons, and move north. No, it's this one, the one, yes, the 14k that we want up here. You know, just to minimize casualties, because if we don't, we will take a lot of casualties. Right, I think it's time that we actually start killing some armies now, because you were meant to go there, you piece of shit. Oh, it doesn't matter, go there now. Seems these guys are having some problems over here, but I mean, again, I think it's probably better we start attacking enemy armies. We have a 3-3. They have nothing, nowhere near as good army, so... All we have to do is pick the right target. The right target being the army that isn't sieging right now. Yeah, because they'll stop sieging to try and take me on. Actually, they can't figure out if they want to or not. Yeah, they can't. That's brilliant. Damn it, they got an extra 12. Please don't let them get there as well. Okay, I may have actually lost this fight purely because they were able to keep getting... No, we won. I don't know where they're going. Please be to here so I can just kill you. Yes, they're going there. Please let me catch them. Come on. That's beautiful. Are they going to... Whoa, that was sieged by Malwa. That's not really a problem, though, because I don't want it. Yep, we lost too much manpower, which means, unfortunately, we will have to slacken recruitment standards to get ourselves an extra 13,000 men that we definitely need. Molten, do you want out, mate? Like, I'm willing to let anyone out of the war who wants to be out. Like, I don't need you in this war if you don't want to be here. It's nothing we need. So, on a side note, have we got this? It's just because of the fact we're not at peace? No, we could, even if we're at war, we could get this one done. So that's fine. That means we just need to get it done. Molten, I would recommend leaving this war. You are full of like rebels. Like it's most certainly in your interest. Actually, there is no might be in your best. It's in your best interest to stop. Could I make you my? Nope. Couldn't. Ah, wait, you're too big now. Anyway, you're 101%. So may as well just start sieging you. Well, Molten, that's very upsetting. You ran away. Traveling minstrel, give me that stability. Right now, it doesn't look like anyone really wants out. Like, Baluchistan, I can understand because no one's actually threatening them. Like, they're miles away. They're miles away from, like, any of this war right now. This war's going to be good for us. I mean, we could get that as well. But, again, like, we're already pissing off a lot of people just to get this war. And the only reason I'm allowing myself to piss off this many people to this degree... It's because in the long run, like it might, the maximum, it'll take 30 years to get rid of that. And if the way we're doing it, if it goes the way I think it will, this, like, it will actually not be as bad as it seems. Just get back down here. You're just costing me manpower now. If Molten would leave, they'd lose 9,000 men, but Molten just does not want to get out. Nor do these guys, who are being currently conquered by Sind. I would leave this war. You don't want 2 people on your back. Keep 1 person on your back. Be smart about this. Oh, that's a Sind siege? Well, I don't want anything to... I'm not fucking helping them. Like, see, Sind, you may be a friend of mine. Like, you're not a friend, but you're not an enemy, so... I mean, I mean, yeah, I just don't want to help you right now, so no thank you. Sind is going to be an enemy, a rather large one, I would say. Damn. It's becoming increasingly difficult to administer our armies. The men who have the job we have in the job are proving inept and far too venal. We have searched for men who are just corrupt enough to be bought, without being too greedy. Until this is done, our military administrators will be costly. Dicks. Now we have to wait until 1st of November 1522. We were so... I'm just so upset now, ladies and gentlemen. I mean... I can't do anything about it, though, so I mean, there's no point caring. Stagnation and drought? Oh, that's new. The Deccan Plateau is a dry and rugged land requiring regular investment in its frontier settlements to be profitable to the state. Decades of neglect and a series of unexpected droughts in Gulbarga have led to poor harvest, a steady decline in land revenue, and a trend towards migration away from the drylands toward the wealthy cities of the coast. The situation in Gulbarga could, however, be reversed through the construction of canals and water tanks. Extruding enough water is allowed to the population to grow and for agriculture to expand. While this would end the stagnation in Gulbarga, it would draw away from the focus away from coastal trade and settlements. We must consider which is more valuable at the present. coastal cities are much more valuable. Let's be honest. Oh, come on, Molten. You. Oh, how do you not want out? You sack of shit. I mean, at this point, we've won. It's just they don't want to peace out. And if I was going to if I was going to drop this piece, I'd drop that. So, right now, ladies and gentlemen, we're very much in a we've got a very strict piece that I'm going to go for. Like it's, I'm not going to be changing it no matter what. And it looks like no, they still do not want out. And getting their ally out hasn't made anyone else want to leave either. Get back down here. We don't need you up there. We have a 8k rebellion somewhere. That's fine. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, not long and these guys are going to be fine. We're going to be able to get the Tamils done. The only one we haven't done is this one again. And again, Andhara will be dealt with. Which then gives us the Southern Indian trade. And then we start getting to these guys. We still need more temples as well. And a third promoted culture, which we can't get just yet. Okay, let's end this war. Now, okay. For the most part, yeah, this has worked out the way I expected. Some people are a little bit more upset than I was hoping, but in the long run, like, the Hindus are still relatively low, which means we just have to take out Orissa next. We just have, the only problem is obviously we do have the very upset people who might form a coalition against me. But in like 2 to 3 years, they'll not be able to form a coalition anyway, so it's technically a win for me. Yeah, you need your 5,000 men. Can you have them there? You cannot. There's no real centralized place for you to sit to have them, so I'm just gonna... Well, I can't really do anything about it right now. But ladies and gentlemen, I'm okay with the peace. It gave me 2 more like provinces towards my former Bharat. And here we go, the Tamil guilds. The new we've already read that one, so let's read this one. Integrate Jaffna. The Prince of Jaffna have, for the most part, served us loyally over the years. It is time to incorporate them fully into our domain. Lanka, conquer Lanka. Lanka is home to extravagant and ancient Buddhist temples and wealthy trading ports. Let us begin a campaign to conquer it. That gave missionary strength plus 2%, plus 2. Restore rule over Mysore. The rulers of Mysore are nominally our subjects. Yet they've broken away from our rule almost entirely. We must remind them who rules the Deccan. And secure the Malabar coast. The ports of ancient dynasties that dot the Malabar coast are an appealing target for an expansion. We must bring them into the fold. And end the Tamil insurgency. Though we have reached a resolution with the trade guilds, there is still resistance to our rule among the Tamil people. We must deal with the migrating Vaduga people and the warlord Shapala. So the only problem thing we haven't done is conquer Andhara. The Reddy dynasty of Andhara has fallen into weakness and decline. Their lands are rich and fertile. We should rule these lands ourselves. Which would just give us morale of armies. This one gave me goods, local goods, and this one just gave me claims on... Pretty sure, yeah, all of Andhara now I have now permanent claims, so... Andhara may very well be our next target. Now I'm going to improve relations with... both my allies for now quickly, because right now we need the we need to know that they're on our side, and the best way to do that is to increase like their opinion of us. Andhara, we're gonna kill them anyway, more than likely, so it's not as important. We got an 8k rebellion there, that's fine. We'll put you down quickly. Any rebellion is fine. I'm complete. Oh yeah, we had a colony as well, ladies and gentlemen. That's what we did. We had a colony. Completely forgot about that. I mean, I completely forgot about it because I did it in such a way that it was the way I colonized it. Or I got the I do the native coexistence policy, which means I don't really notice anyone. Like there's never really any widespread problems. Like we're never upset at each other really. It's like literally just a coexistence. So. Yeah, you never really notice. And Sindh pretty much annexed them, which is Sind must have pissed off a few people doing that. Apparently me, but I mean, I don't give a shit. So you see what I mean, ladies and gentlemen? Like, we've pissed off the Muslims, but no one else really. Whereas, like, the reason Orisia's pissed off is because we took land from them specifically. Now, if you look at this, we've conquered a great deal of India in a short time. Like, in 56 years, like, we've just hit 1500. In 56 years, I've done more than I would have done in about 70 because it's on 3 speed. Like, I could play this game at 2 speed and probably be very efficient. In my opinion. I mean, I've yet to have played a full game on 2 speed because I got bored out of my mind, but then again, playing is like that was like expansions ago, and honestly, I don't think I'd get bored, but that's not the point. Let's just continue what we're doing and see what we can do. And because of the really late recording of this, ladies and gentlemen, and like the fact that I've so out of whack, I'm going to give you guys an extra 5 minutes of this part. Because I'm just such a lovely guy. Well, massive wanker, but you know, lovely guy, massive wanker, very close. Oh, fuck you, bribes. Can't really afford that, like that level of decreasing. Go for there. And once these cores are done anyway, it shouldn't cost us that much, I don't think. Doesn't really matter if it did. It's getting rid of corruption. I kind of don't want to get rid of Kote now that they have a 7,000 army to help me. Like so the next war we do, like for the Bharat, would, yeah, it needs to be Orissa, I think. I think we need to end Orissa. Because any more Muslim fights for a while, like, we really can't fight the Muslims at the moment. Oh, there's some Sikhs left. Yeah, because there's a Sikh nation of here, Kalinjar, who I kind of want to vassal just to keep them around. Oh, there's a Sikh nation of Koch. I think that's Koch, not Cock. I mean, we never know. I'll never know because I'm not smart enough. You never know. We're only losing 2 a year right now because of the fact that we have such a high overextension. Once our overextension goes down, we'll be fine. I do think getting Diplo ideas and getting Humanist would actually be really, really good for this Let's Play. If we were like able to coexist as like very peacefully, we'd be able to blow the like enemies to pieces. Like we would lose so many relations that annexing people would be so easy. But all we need to do is win a war and then wait maybe 3 or 4 years because we'd lose so many, like, well, maybe probably just 10 years normally because we'd lose so many relations so quickly. Right, Delhi at the end of this year is about to lose its chance to getting a war, like a coalition against me, so that's great. I do need to fix my prestige. Because right now, prestige is actually holding us back a little bit. With our overextension and not overextension, getting rid of unhappiness and whatnot. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to lay down some, what I want for this Let's Play. What I want to conquer is Western India, Hindustan, Bengal, Deccan, and Coromandel. That's the main thing I want to conquer. I want to conquer what you would consider India. I would like to do some colonizing around here. I mean, I don't mind too much. But outside of India, I think Burma and maybe Khorasan and Persia is what I'd like to get. Maybe Tibet and like maybe Indonesia and Zion and like Malaya, but India for now, and the rest if I can do it. But we'll see. Like it all depends on what the English do, because right now we're locking down India pretty quickly. And if we are able to lock down more of the coast pretty quickly enough, they won't have anywhere to go. Maldives, we do need to annex you just because, like, yeah, we need to get that. Oh, you're fucking Muslim as well. That's problems. Then again, your provinces might be shit enough for it not to be a problem, but it all depends, doesn't it, ladies and gentlemen? It all depends. Now, Baglana, we probably should just vassalize. We probably should make them happy with me and vassalize them. You know, safety purposes. Because if we hold this as a vassal, Gujarat actually can't get to their 2 sets of land. They have 5 provinces up here. Vijayanagar Temple. The Vijayanagar Temple will set a wonderful example of the Vijayanagar architectural style and art. The Vishwakarma Brahmin Stafis has already agreed to sculpt the temple dedicated to the deity Vijayanagar. The inside of the shrine will be exquisite, with a wealth of magnificent sculpture in the intricate mandapams. One mandapam shall have pillars with life-size images of dancers, musicians, and other sculptures created by the artisans of our empire. The huge granite Nandi bull promised to be made by the Vishwakarma Brahmin Steftas will be carved out of a single stone, and the ceilings will have breathtakingly beautiful mural paintings. The only problem is money. No! Ladies and gentlemen, I apologize. I mean, I'm not gonna like go back a couple of months and I'm not gonna load the last autosave to deal with that because I fucked up myself. Like, that's just a me fuck up. Like, I'm not gonna. Yeah, if this was a personal game, I would, but that's it's not a personal game. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, you've had your extra 5 minutes. Hope you guys have enjoyed. Just to let you guys know, I will be away this weekend, so there may or may not be parts this weekend. Depends on if I can get the motivation after work tomorrow. If not, well, you'll see me on Monday. See you guys then.